Hello, all, and welcome back to Jollywood Journeys. On day 3 of my French Riviera trip, I'm in Ez, a beautiful hilltop village just near Nice. Let's start exploring.
Getting to Ez by bus from Nice was quite straightforward. The road climbed steadily, houses got smaller below us, that sea view opened up ahead. These coastal buses make hopping between Riviera villages completely effortless. Just before reaching the village itself, I stopped at the Fragonard perfume factory. I joined their free tour and it was surprisingly detailed. They walked us through how they turned local flowers into perfume, from raw petals to the final bottle. No photos were allowed inside, so I couldn't film any of it, but it was fascinating to see the old copper stills and hear about traditional techniques still used today. When I stepped back outside, the whole area smelled faintly of jasmine and citrus. A quick, easy stop, and then it was time to head up into Ez village. From there, I walked up to the ancient stone archway and stepped into the heart of Ez. Cobblestone alleys wrapped around me straight away, with stone houses packed closely together and little signs pointing off to artists' studios and tiny hotels. As I climbed slowly through the lanes, there were small glimpses of blue between the rooftops hinting at the view to come. Then, toward the end of this stretch, the path opened up onto a terrace and that famous panorama finally appeared. Villefranche Bay, far below, the Mediterranean stretching out to the horizon, and the coastline curving away in both directions. It was the perfect welcome to the village. Wandering deeper into those completely empty alleys felt like stepping back in time. Every door was firmly closed. No tourists, no shops open, just quiet stone houses with flower boxes sitting silent, sunlight creating beautiful shadows across the weathered walls and heavy wooden doors. My footsteps echoed loudly on the cobblestones, passing one closed door after another, spotting flower pots tucked against walls, catching glimpses of courtyards through narrow gaps. That total solitude revealed Ez's true character: peaceful, ancient, and genuinely magical. That brought me to the Jardin Exotique, Ez's famous exotic cactus garden built right on the very edge of the cliff. These giant succulents were incredible. Towering agaves reaching up like structural towers, prickly pears spreading across the rocky ground, and all kinds of prehistoric looking plants that seemed perfectly adapted to this exposed hillside. Walking through, you pass stone paths winding between the cacti, little plaques explaining each rare species collected from around the world. But what really stops you are the views. Cliffs drop sharply to the sea far below, the coastline curved away towards Monaco. The gardens weren't just about the plants. They framed that unbeatable Riviera panorama like a living picture frame, making you understand why people travel from around the world to stand right here. Deciding to head back on foot, I took the famous Nicha trail. But these opening steps felt honestly underwhelming. Steep rocky path cut through dense trees that completely blocked any views, rough stones underfoot, already wondering if I should have just taken the bus back to Nice. The steady descent continued through tight switchbacks with no real reward yet. It really felt like this might not have been the smartest choice after all the climbing. But then, the trees suddenly parted and everything changed completely. This breathtaking vista opened up right in front of me. Cliffs plunged straight down to the turquoise sea hundreds of feet below. Ez village, perched perfectly high above like a medieval crown, the entire Riviera coastline laid out from Villefranche all the way towards Monaco. Nisha definitely knew what he was doing when he chose this path. That transformation from effort to pure reward was classic hilltop village magic. At the bottom of the trail, I couldn't help but wonder at all of Ez's beautiful contrasts. Those peaceful medieval alleys, the dramatic cactus gardens, and now these endless sea views stretching out below. What a journey from hilltop solitude down to the Mediterranean shoreline. Just a short bus ride from Nice, but Ez felt completely separate from the modern world, like stepping into a different century entirely. Next stop is glamorous Cannes, but for now, this is Jolly Good Journeys signing off from Ez.